Welcome back to Going Deep, the gameplay podcasting with deep questions, deep gameplay, and deeper questions. My name is Max God the Tracks, and today with me I have on the show.
What's up? I'm Shadawx.
Welcome.
Yep.
How's it going, man?
It's going. How are you?
I see a no champion deck and I'm a little scared. But other than that, I'm pretty good. Feeling good. How do you feel? Let's just start off with some easy questions. How do you feel about the patch notes?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I especially liked their little stream at the yesterday.
Oh yeah, the first time they've done a little community stream. That was good. That was good. Yeah, shout out to that was Dan, right?
Plink? Plink is his name. Yeah, I don't know what his real name is.
That guy worked on like 10 card games. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah, he worked on like a lot of card games, he said, and he's done like a lot of notable champions like Akshan, you know.
Yeah, him and Ruben made like the best champion in the game. Or one of. So this is a little ARAM deck. That's a vibe. I'll start off with my first real question, Shadawx. How does it feel to be one of the most underrated players in Legends of Runeterra?
It feels good, you know? Feels good and sad at the same time, but it's okay. I understand. You know, a lot of people look at like seasonals, you know?
That's true.
Not really the grassroots scene.
Mm-hmm. Because for those who don't know, Shadawx is like I think you're the second most winningest grassroots player. Is that right?
I'm fourth now, second in Americas.
Okay. So
yeah,
the point is, you've won a shitload of tournaments before, and like you talked a bunch, and you're pretty decent at Runeterra, I would say.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, and let's take me through your early gaming history, Shadawx, if you don't mind.
Ooh, my early gaming history.
Yeah, where did this talent for playing card games or video games begin?
Oh, video? Okay, so if we're talking about like video games in general, ever since I was a kid, I've been like playing games. It's always been like a favorite hobby of mine. Like let's see, what was my first system? Probably like Nintendo or Super Nintendo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know, I'm old.
Not even an N64. He says Super Nintendo. Dang.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm 32 or 31, turning 32.
31? Congrats. Yeah. When's your birthday?
December 16th.
Oh, December babies. Let's go. I'm the 12th.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, winter babies are the best, right?
Definitely. Cool. So you started on a Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then from there it just like progressed. I like playing almost any kind of game. I guess a lot of people would love to know. Pokemon Red was my first.
Oh, nice. What starter?
Bulbasaur.
Ooh, that's not a popular one.
Yeah, the most underrated, right?
That checks out. That checks out. Is that gonna be a common theme? You like the underrated?
I feel like it's gonna become one now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and from there, like I said, grew up with games the whole time. For card games specifically, I think my first like real competitive card game was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to play it a lot, like throughout high school to like probably throughout high school and into like college.
Yeah. How far did that go?
Oh, like competitive like wise?
Yeah.
I just loved building like random shit. I was never like too competitive.
Gotcha.
Like I loved traveling for event. I was mostly the vendor type. I just like making money.
I mean, that's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Yeah. You know, buying, selling, trading.
Yeah, that's a
like
lot.
That was always more appealing, and then it also let me, build my own weird stuff and like not do well.
That's fair.
But towards the end of playing Yu-Gi-Oh is when I when I realized, I was like, oh wait, I could just be winning instead.
Mm.
By then it was like a bit too late.
You did
And then I
realize you had a good
playing.
like. What was your highest Yu-Gi-Oh accomplishment? I guess.
In like a main event, probably
Sure.
just like missing top cut
Oh,
a few times. So like going, I think it was,
going to do like YCS, right?
yeah, I think the highest I've been was like probably 34th, and then it's top 32.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then yeah, and then like my only, I guess, real accomplishment would be like winning a side event. It was a draft side event, so I won that and won like one of the prize cards they give out to like the winners.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh had draft events.
Yeah, it was during a time when like draft was like the big thing for everybody, and Yu-Gi-Oh was trying to get into it.
Gotcha.
They're not like it's
The
not
packs
really
aren't
that good of a format. Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
packs aren't made for it. They made like dedicated packs for it
Oh,
and tried that out, but it was kind of like it kind of flopped.
yeah. I could see it being pretty cumbersome of
Yeah,
a format.
yeah.
That's cool. So you stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh at some point, presumably after college, or?
Yeah, so it was actually after my first kid
Oh, okay.
when I stopped. Yeah. So I sold off everything, just made a bunch of money, and then just yeah, hung out with my kid. And then I want to say like a couple years after is when Hearthstone came out, and then that's when I got into online card games.
Ah, I see. So you had a kid pretty early after college then?
Yep.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense why you would want to sell off a bunch of stuff. Time to move on from Yu-Gi-Oh. Checks out.
Yeah.
But
Move on to online things.
You found you could compete in video games and such still with Hearthstone. And
Yeah.
did you play like during the early days of Hearthstone? What was your hero of choice?
Yeah, so I played like since the beta, and I've always liked Mage and Warlock the most, and they were probably the most broken in beta.
I had Gold Mage and Warlock.
Yeah, Mage is really fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then yeah, back then, I guess for those of you who know, like there was Ice Block and then Molten Giants. So Ice Block would save you from death like one time.
Yeah.
And then Molten Giant, its cost was reduced for each life you've lost. So basically,
it was like a free 8/8, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was free 8/8, so you just slam like two of them and just be like, okay, go.
Degenerate control players, what I'm hearing. So that's, oh my god. Speaking of degenerate control player, you're getting nerfed, Viego, but that's okay.
My king.
Nice one. Okay, that's something. Did you ever compete at Hearthstone then?
So Hearthstone, I don't even remember if like back when I was playing there were like a ton of big online open events, but there was a ton of like local events for me, and I helped set up some of them as well.
Oh.
And that's when I started like playing in those tournaments.
Yeah.
And I did win, I think I want to say one, and then I came in second in a bunch of them.
Was there just like one player you were competing with then?
Not really. There was actually like quite a few prominent Toronto players.
Okay. Toronto. Who would that be then?
I want to say most notable was probably Silent Storm at the time.
Gotcha.
For those, again, for those who know the Hearthstone scene, I think he was second in like one of the, I don't think it was Worlds, but I forgot what it's called back then. It wasn't like the Grandmaster like series or something.
Yeah. I mean, there was Worlds types events, right?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of let this get out of hand. We'll see. We'll see if you get any good level 2 champions that I can't kill. Because the ARAM is chilling. Did you ever play League of Legends?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Oh no. You're one of those. Okay. It's gonna change the tone of this interview.
Yeah, League players, man.
League players, degenerates, Yu-Gi-Oh! League. You're on a bad path here, Shadawx, in terms of how much I think like I would hang out with you, be your friend, you know. But speaking of friendship,
okay.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You're a part of 2 competitive Legends of Runeterra teams. Is that right? The
Yeah.
Wiggly Wombats and the Mastering Runeterra squad, right?
Yeah. If you can call them teams, yeah.
How has your experience, just meeting those people, becoming friends with them, kind of shaped your time playing Runeterra?
Probably some of the best people I've met
Yeah.
in like both of them. The Wombats, yeah, it grew to like a huge amount of people, and they're all great, and
Yeah.
it just made me enjoy playing like so much more.
Gotcha.
And then same with the squad. Ever since like joining that, I've met more people, and really enjoyed getting to know them and like hanging out on a squad cast with them.
Yeah. The Squadcast being a podcast, right?
Death
Yep.
and shadow come for
What do
us
you
all.
talk about on there? I've actually never watched those, regretfully.
Whoa,
But
really?
yeah, I know it's a pretty popular podcast, right?
Yeah.
I should probably watch that for market research purposes.
Yeah, you should watch it
I
sometime.
definitely should, yeah. What goes down on there?
Honestly, we just really talk about whatever usually. So like, I'm assuming like this week we'd be like talking about like the notes or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, it gets usually gets filmed on Wednesdays. So whoever has time to play before we film, we'll usually talk about like how ladder's been and all that, what's been feeling good. Otherwise, sometimes we take questions because I think Monty streams it sometimes. So we'll take questions from chat, and we just usually touch on topics that are came up earlier in the week.
So you were pretty notable. Jumping back to the Hearthstone, you were a member of the Hearthstone community in Toronto, and then
Yeah.
at some point your enjoyment of Hearthstone, I'm sure, dwindled.
Yeah. Hearthstone. I'm sure lots of people know it's become like a RNG fest. They like to say.
Yeah.
What is this double cane J4 thing? Like, well,
I don't know. Alan did it. Don't blame me. I didn't build this.
yeah, where was this when Alan needed it?
Oh, okay. This is a topic I definitely wanted to get into with you. So yeah, screw Hearthstone, screw how you got into lore, whatever. So you recently competed in the America versus EU grudge match that America dominated. We destroyed. We dumpstered the European nerds, right?
Wasn't even close. Yep.
EU more like PU. So how was that? I know you were throwing for content because we were ahead by two. 2 players, so you're like, all right, I'll give them a chance and just throw here.
Yeah. So
I did want to ask you, why did you bring Viego Evelyn? Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So we talked about it. My actual only purpose was to just snipe whoever brought a rally lineup, and that ended up being Sergey.
Gotcha.
But which was the exact same as Drizoth's lineup.
Yeah.
And then they ended up in the mirror match, and Drizoth came out ahead.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of left with like not being favored into anyone because I'm not good into pirates. Eve Viego is good into pirates, but Pantheon Akshan isn't.
No. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. And then like you said, I threw for content. That's exactly what it was. Yep.
Yep. No more. Nothing more to say than that.
Yeah. I definitely didn't. Yep.
No misplays. No unnecessary aggression. Just throwing for content.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it was the last person to play was probably one of the biggest streamers. So.
You had to get Aikedo in there so that way he could boost his popularity. Exactly.
I have to help him out.
Gotta help your friend. I get it. I get it, Shadawx. Don't worry. As a streamer, and you stream as well, right?
Yeah, I stream here and there when I can. Yeah.
When you
gotta help with the streamer bros.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like balance, I would assume, in your life as a father. Do you have more than one kid or just the first one?
I do. I have 2.
Yeah. Congrats on
daughters. I'm outnumbered. So
you're outnumbered. Oof. Yeah. I just learned one of my friends was having a kid recently. Yeah. Actually, yesterday.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, damn.
I might be a godfather soon, which is.
Oh damn.
Okay, so you've got.
I have a feeling you're one of those people who's gonna spoil the hell out of that kid.
Oh, I mean, If I wasn't on the Runeterra player budget, I might. But
It's okay. Just be like, hey, you ever hear of a game called the Pokemon Trading Card Game?
yo, I would love to get their kid addicted to Pokemon, and then they could just dominate local tournaments. Yeah, I'll be that kid's manager. Exactly. But anyways, like I was saying, there's a lot of balance in your life. I'm sure, where you have to make sacrifices. You know, probably not play maybe as much as you want to. Maybe, you know, focus on other parts of your life. How do you find that goes in terms of communicating with your partner, in terms of just like getting enough Runeterra in to where you feel good about playing in these tournaments that you sign up for?
Yeah, so obviously she's fine with everything.
Sure, of course.
You know, as long as I, like you said, manage my time and everything. So she actually has like a strange kind of work schedule where she's working every other weekend and then off every other weekend. So sometimes, you know, that would give me a chance to play in tournaments that come up.
Gotcha.
Other than that, during the weekdays, it's mostly just sacrificing my sleep if I want to play a bit more. But usually I do have like some time after everyone's asleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I want to play like longer, then yeah, it's just, you know, give up a bit of sleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and I'm sure like lots of people know I don't like to play seriously on ladder either.
Yeah.
One of the main reasons is because, like, as you said, I don't have much time sometimes, and the times I do get to play, I'd rather make it enjoyable, you know? Play whatever I want instead of like tryharding.
That's fair. And that probably plays a role in your lack of seasonal performances as well, I'm sure.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times seasonals just doesn't line up for me. Like last seasonals I had to play on my phone at an anime convention. And
you had to go to the anime convention.
I had to. Yeah, I had to. And then this seasonals, I don't even know if I'm playing because it's a Canadian Thanksgiving.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a different Thanksgiving.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's in October, which is interesting. But
so,
yeah.
What convention was that?
It was Anime North up in Toronto.
Gotcha. Are you a big fan?
I like anime, yeah.
Yeah.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
I've watched a couple.
Okay. What have you watched? What do you like?
Just like very entry level things, like Soul Eater. Me and my girlfriend right now are watching some Jujutsu Kaisen. What else have I watched? This card game anime called Card Fight Vanguard.
Oh, Vanguard, yeah. Okay.
You know Vanguard?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, tell me about that.
Yeah, it's I haven't watched it all. I've seen like episodes here and there.
Cut them up. You're mine.
But it's yeah, quite interesting.
It's
a good
it's a
word for
horrible
it,
game.
you know? Interesting. You gotta be nice.
No, let's be honest. I played Vanguard just because it was like pretty free for me to play because the decks were like what, $40 at the time.
My aim
And I was like,
yeah.
I was like 13 probably, and I was going to the card shops like probably every weekend for Pokemon tournaments anyways. So I was like, I mean, I might as well. I'm already here. And then like I ended up just getting more into it because like it was a really easy way for me to get store credit because I could just top 4. I would pay like $5 and there'd be like 20 people at the tournament, right? So I'd leave with like $40 if we split like top 4 or finals depending. And like that was a pretty consistent scheme for me. As like a 13-year-old, I was like, I'm walking away with profit, playing some card games. It was a good time. But yeah, definitely not
that's a good feeling, you know.
Definitely not the most competitive card game, I would say, just based on the RNG alone. It's one of the ones I wouldn't recommend anybody touch with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, and if you're not into card games, there's always, you know, Beyblades and Bakugan.
That's true. Do those happen at the Anime North?
It does. They have like dedicated events to it.
That's so funny. One of my old Pokemon friends, they top cut the Beyblade National like tournament whenever they were like 12. And there's like a picture of them in like this Beyblade arena. It's like the most hilarious thing you could imagine.
It sounds kind of cool.
No, it was cool. It was actually cool, but we still make fun of him all the time for it. Just because that was like the only tournament he ever like topped that, so we'd always roast him, be like, "Yeah, go play Beyblade or something."
Yeah, go do something you're good at.
Yeah. It was, yeah. But anyways, that's cool. Any fun at the anime convention? What'd you do?
Backing down.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of interesting cosplays and stuff. You know.
I'm sure. As any, yeah. I've been to my fair share, so.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah. Definitely lots of interesting characters you'll meet there. Yeah. Did you ever like actually formally vend at events?
Yeah, I have. Not like my own store, but like I just tag along to like one of my locals.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Vending is always something. It's like it's a lot more work than it seems, but also it's super lucrative if you're good at it. So I've always like been like, I should just quit whatever I'm doing and start vending and stuff. But then I'm like, it's such a hustle.
Yeah, it's definitely like a lot of work, like you said.
Yeah.
Because like there's always you can never. It's rare that you'll get like a straight, you know, I'll buy this for the price you say.
Yeah, that's true.
There's always the haggling, and then there's a lot of I guess thieves out there too, you know, which is like the hardest thing to.
I mean, when you're dealing with Yu-Gi-Oh players, yeah.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's one of those games.
It just is, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Just go away.
Okay.
Go away, Ash. What, you have a second Ash or something?
Guess I'll die.
That's the goal. That's the goal here, Shadawx. You brought too silly of decks to going deep.
It's okay. Maybe I'm gonna win.
Maybe.
You know.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. So, I think my most significant experience interacting with you was when you played in my charity tournament last January, right? You messaged me probably like an hour or two before the event started. I was like, can we still sign up? Because you were trying to help Young Zara sign up as well. And I was like, sure,
yeah,
of course, whatever. Helped you sign up, and then you played for probably like 8 or 9 hours, and you ended up winning the event.
Yeah, that was definitely a blast.
Yeah.
And quite the story too. Yeah, it was literally like right before the event. And I was like, I think I was like spotting Yang as well, and that's why I was trying to sign us both up. So I was like, oh, listen, can we still sign up? I just saw like the link or whatever, or the announcement. It's like, get us in there, coach.
You were probably hungover from the New Year's activity.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was January 1st, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was January 1st. Everybody was calling it the hangover tournament. I was like, no, this is so offensive.
Yeah, that's the key. I took advantage of that.
Nice. That was interesting. It was a very like I mean, you just kind of stormed through that tournament, to be honest.
Yeah.
With that Rumble you played Rumble with like some weird tech, and then you played what is the silence card in Demacia?
Oh, Purify in
yeah, you played on Purify.
I was like playing Pantheon Shyvana or something, right?
Yeah, Panth Shiv, before people realized Pantheon Taric was just infinitely better because he could rally so many times. Bro, can you just let my Devourers eat you? What the heck?
Listen, I have 4 cards left in deck. I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that.
I mean, I got 5 now.
Oh
So.
my god, this guy, he doesn't go away. That's okay. It's okay. But yeah, just in general, like, where do you think your competitive drive comes from?
Honestly, it's probably from Yu-Gi-Oh. I think I just really liked like I said, towards the end of it, I really like competing.
Yeah.
And usually with my own kind of like decks too, but of course I don't mind playing normal decks.
You don't mind being a normie sometimes. It's okay. If it'll win you the tournament, you know, it's all the same. At the end of the day, dub's the dub.
Yeah, exactly. And like technically, it's not like a normal deck to me if I don't play normal decks normally, right? You know?
That checks out. I mean, you're definitely not playing a normal deck right now, but let's say you're playing like Ari Kennen or whatever. I mean, Kennen Ezreal. It's like
Canonez, yeah.
I don't play this deck often, so it's new to me at least.
Yeah, maybe I should have brought like a real lineup here and just like ruined the experience of the video.
No, it's okay. you can try that, you know, but I don't encourage people to play any sort of deck. I just let them bring whatever they want. If deep wins, deep wins. If not, you know, it doesn't matter. We can play one extra game too if you want. You can ruin me with Kennen Ezreal if you want this to go a bit longer.
Oh. I mean, I could play Infinite and just hold you there.
Oh god. Yeah, that's why this might be a long interview. Okay.
But yeah, wait, where were we?
We
Oh
were
yeah,
talking about
competitive
Yu-Gi-Oh,
drive.
competitive
Yeah,
drive,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
you know.
Yeah, I just like competing in things. It's fun. And then of course, you know, winning's fun too. So kind of adds up, right?
Yeah. Have you ever
Yeah.
met any Runeterra players in Canada?
I have. I met up with a few of them over the summer. I met Monty, Seku, Jason Sensational was visiting as well.
Ah, very cool.
And Lover of Pies, Santa, Ryan, and someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, Snipecross.
Snipecross.
I think that's everyone. Yeah.
Mr. GG.
Yeah, Mr. GG.
Mr. GG. That's cool. All right, let's play one more if you have time for it.
All right.
All right. Bring something. I'm gonna play deep again. And then
Okay, hold on. Let me grab a deck here quickly.
All right, go for it. Take your time while I think of the next question. Oh,
And
actually,
True Monarch. Yeah. That's
I
the
actually
last
have
one.
one for you.
All right.
So you're a Runeterra coach. You're on Metafy.
I am.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you've coached some people. You know, you're on 2 Runeterra teams. You're a veteran player by any stretch of the imagination. For sure, one of the best that America has to offer. How do you get good at Legends of Runeterra?
What exactly do you mean by good?
Good to like Shadawx level. How do you get to Shadawx level? Where you can top cut tournaments consistently and coach people to get to where they want to be.
Okay. The short, simple answer is know your decks, know their decks, and just play well. Take your time.
Just play well.
Just play well, forehead.
There's a
Yeah, it's really important to know each of your decks, not just your own deck, but your opponent's deck as well.
So a lot of studying goes into that.
That's why playing a variety of decks instead of like, you know, one or two tricking really goes a long way.
Yeah. I find whenever there's like a boogeyman in the meta that I hate playing against, all I have to do is play it a couple games and suddenly it doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Once you play it yourself, realize the weaknesses, it's like, oh, okay. I know how to beat this now.
Yeah, like if you play against, like, say for example you hate playing against as Cannon or something, if you play it yourself, you might end up enjoying it, but when you face it later, you'll be like, oh, I know what feels bad to this deck, so I should do that, you know? It's like I don't want to say simple, but it's simple.
It's simple. Just be good. Just be good at the game. I think one point is taking your time goes a long way. A lot of players just play way too fast.
Yeah. Try not to go on like purely instinct.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's good to go with like your gut play, but sometimes, you know, you can afford to take your time, right?
Shadawx, I thought you were playing a meta deck here.
Oh, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Another point, I think it was Majinbe who said, like, if you're not roping and accidentally roping out sometimes, you're not playing slow enough. Like you gotta take as much time as possible. It's like if you never get a ticket, you're not speeding enough, right?
Yeah.
And then those times, like,
I agree with that. Yeah. Especially for I guess players who want to improve more or feel like they aren't, like, you know, up there.
Yeah.
Then just remember, there's nothing wrong with roping, right?
I mean, it's
like,
a part of the game.
It's your time to use, right?
Yeah.
And especially in tournaments, since it's your time to use,
We're not
you're
taking
also the one
it.
who's going to
We're
be punished for it
taking
if you let your clock run down that much, right?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Die. Nice.
Hmm.
Did you not look at my deep list, Shadawx?
Not a
Listen,
chance.
I expected it to be gone by now. Tossed. You know, tossed.
Nah, I'm just tossing my sea monsters so Nautilus can bring them back. Like a good deep player, of course.
Deep might be in a good spot soon, you know?
You think?
It might be.
If
Because,
anybody,
I mean, the only problem is Ionia, you know? Which is a big problem.
yeah, just that small little tiny problem that
That's all.
kind of destroys your whole deck. It's okay.
Yeah. But in tournament format, you know? Maybe.
I mean, I've never seen somebody tech deep to be able to beat Ionia. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, you just ban it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Except there's like 3 good Ionia decks, Shadawx.
Ban them all.
Ban them all. Okay, that's fair. So when you started in beta, which I assume is when you started playing Runeterra,
A little further.
Yeah.
because we actually didn't talk about your early Runeterra history.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something
we
I want
can
to
go
touch
there.
on. What was your experience like? Did you instantly know you wanted to be like a competitive player? Like,
okay, so I played in beta, and I was never in closed beta, but I watched people a lot play in closed beta,
yeah.
and
Game.
it looked like a really fun game. And eventually, open beta came along, and I played, and I really enjoyed it. And I reached masters, and you know that experience for like the early players. It's like, collecting the collection,
Yeah.
grinding every like week. It's fun, sort of, right?
For sure.
So that's what kept me going and all that. And then I want to say I stopped playing like just after Rising Tides, like or like when it just came out.
Yeah.
I don't remember why. I'm pretty sure it was because I hated Lee Sin, but I did stop for a period,
Yeah.
and then I don't even think I was playing anything then. Oh, I was probably playing Gwent. I went back to Gwent. I played Gwent for a bit. And then I was working as well. Then I got really sick, so I had to quit work. And then I decided to try out Runeterra again because I heard Targon was coming. So I was like, oh, okay, new expansion, let's try it out. And then from there, I just continued playing.
So have you played in every seasonal or?
Every season I've played in, yeah.
Nice. Even if it's on your phone at an anime convention.
Yeah,
you gotta get those seasonal reps. Me too, yeah.
Because you never know. Maybe they'll give us a new icon and card back for once.
No, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Are you gonna copy your Warlord's Horde with Talia?
I seem to be missing an important piece, the copying part.
Oh, wait, that's true. It's true. What the heck is that?
What is this?
Say Ruthless Predator? Oh, that way you can rally with Talia, that's right. That's right. Die, Akshan. Get out of my face. I play a lot of removal in this deck.
Gently.
Yeah, I noticed.
So, your kids are growing up, Shadawx. The Runeterra meta is moving. What are you looking forward to in the near future in your life? That's always something I like to ask people. What's next for you, Shadawx?
Let's see, what's next for me?
Find your own.
Good question. Hopefully,
First.
winning more tournaments, making some more coffee money, and yeah. I mean, other than that, it's mostly just chilling in life.
Enjoying
Kids
life.
go to school,
Yeah.
finish school, the usual. I work, I make money, and that's it. That's like the boring routine of life these days, right?
Yeah. I see.
Almost. Got it.
do you find that things have become routine in adulthood? Because I just graduated college, so I'm kind of going in blind here.
Yeah. So okay, here's some advice. Once you wait. Okay, I'm gonna summon this. Once you find a job,
Yeah.
then and you get into a good routine, then I think you'll be set and good to go. You know.
Oh, okay. So it's a good thing then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like isn't that like something you want in life? Is like, nah, that one was a misclick.
Oh no. Oh no, Shadawx, what are you doing? I mean, you get the Kurin Vagabond. You're not beating deep on this episode, I suppose.
Oh, hey, it's not over yet.
It's over. It's over. You're summoning haunted tombs, Shadawx. It's over.
Listen,
You're washed.
it might come in handy.
I don't think
It'll
it's
come in
coming
handy.
It's not coming in handy.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, but you will be.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, you've got
Fucking that shit, huh?
three waking sands in hand, Shadowx. and a treasure of the sands. You're just very sandy over there. And it worries me.
Blessed vengeance.
See?
Find
Look,
your
look at
own.
this. Not even
Okay.
killing me on this attack.
You survive. You survive. That's fair.
Look at this. Watch. Oh, okay.
Oh.
No.
Get out of my face. How many you played 3?
First round.
What is happening? What is actually happening?
Watch it. You want to see this? Watch this. Watch this. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I'm watching.
Life above all.
Oh shit.
Wait. I need my deck. Wait.
It's okay.
What?
You're good. Because I only had one card available to toss. It's all good. Don't worry about your deck. It's not going
Wait.
anywhere.
So if I don't kill any of your units, I'm not milling out. Okay, that's cool. Sure.
No, you'll kill my unit, I'm sure.
Okay, this one is advanced. See, I'm reading cards. I'm reading.
Okay,
It's
there you
working.
go. You got a 1. Well, I guess a 2 out of 3 shot on those. If the first one truly was intentional. Which I don't know if I believe, to be honest.
Okay. Wow, this deck sucks.
Yeah. It's, I don't even know what to say to that, Shadawx.
And so life springs anew.
Avatar of the Tides. What?
Okay, I don't think you killing it was part of the plan. I thought we scripted this.
Oh, so the episode could just keep going? Is there like an infinite in there somewhere?
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Well, I think let's see, what is, I guess you can get it back, right?
No, you're obliterated it. Okay,
Fair
I'm
enough.
still winning. Still winning.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
There's no issues right now.
None.
I don't see any.
Me neither.
Just do like triple absolver or something. Yeah, on that exactly.
Okay.
Treasure of the Sands has to be like an underrated card, right?
Wait, which one?
Treasure of the Sands, the equipment.
Is I don't know. When at first when everyone was trying it out, I thought that, but then I don't know. You kind of need to get it on one,
Yeah, that's kind of
like
true.
do the most.
It does become a bit cumbersome after that.
Eternal.
Okay, Shadawx. Well, I think we're reaching towards the end of this episode. I definitely
Thanks,
appreciate you coming on. Do you have anything you want to tell the people? Any more life advices? Any more how to get good at Runeterras? Because those were so productive and helpful for us, you know.
All right, life advice: just be happy. Do what
be
makes you happy.
That's a good one.
Enjoy yourself, you know,
Yeah, it's important.
and make sure others enjoy as well. Runeterra advice: get good.
Get coaching from Shadawx.
Yeah,
Link
if you
in the
can't get
description
good,
below.
let me know.
He'll
I'll help you out. And then, yeah, just like I said, know your deck, know your opponent's deck. Take your time, build a good lineup. That's also important. But that kind of goes into knowing your decks.
That's true. That's true.
And yeah,
Well, that was this episode of Going Deep. If y'all want more, comment below who you may want. And until next time, my name is Max Got the Tracks, and good game, Shadawx.
good games.
Bye, everybody. All right.